Jai Shri Gurudev. Welcome to chemistry coaching classes. Okay, the last method of preparation of amines is half-1 bromamide degradation reaction. Half-1 bromamide degradation reaction. So this reaction is very important. So this is a very important method of preparation of primary aliphatic or aromatic amine. This question has already been asked in the annual examination for 2 months, so many times. Okay, it's very important. Okay, so half-1 bromamide degradation reaction is used for the preparation of primary aliphatic or aromatic amine by treating with amides, with bromine in presence of aqueous sodium hydroxide or alcoholic sodium hydroxide. So that method is called as half-1 bromamide degradation reaction. In this degradation reaction, that is the aryl or alkyl group of amides of the carbon cation, so to the nitrogen atom of amine, so the amine formed contains 1 carbon atom less compared to that of the amides. This process is called as half-1 bromamide degradation reaction. The general equation for this reaction is amides RCONH2. This is amide. On treating with bromine in presence of aqueous or ethanolic sodium hydroxide. So degradation reaction takes place to form amides RNH2. Degradation reaction takes place in alkyl or aryl of amides to convert it to, so that is RNH2 plus Na2CO3 plus NaBr, 2NaBr plus 2H2O. This is the reaction. Amine on treating with bromine in presence of aqueous sodium hydroxide gives amines. That is primary aliphatic or aromatic amine plus Na2CO3 sodium carbonate plus sodium bromide plus H2O. This reaction is known as half-1 bromamide degradation reaction. So in this degradation reaction, the aryl or alkyl part of amide gets degraded to amines. Gets converted or degraded to amine. So the amine formed contains 1 carbon atom less compared to that of the amides. So 1 carbon atom less compared to that of the amides is formed. This reaction is known as half-1 bromamide degradation reaction. Example. So first one, A. You give R CH3CO NH2. This is acetamide. Reacts with bromine in presence of aqueous or alcoholic sodium hydroxide. So the amine formed is methylamine. This is methylamine plus Na2CO3 plus 2NaBr plus 2H2O. This is methylamine, or IUPAC name for methylamine is methanamine. IUPAC name for methylamine is methanamine. Okay. Second example. So this is primary aliphatic amine. You take benzamide C6H5 CONH2. C6H5 C-2. This is benzamide. Benzamide on treating with bromine in presence of aqueous sodium hydroxide gives C6H5 NH2. C6H5 NH2, that is aniline. This is aniline or benzenamide. This is aniline or benzenamide is formed. This is primary aromatic amine. Primary aromatic or primary aliphatic amine can be prepared by treating amides with bromine in presence of aqueous sodium hydroxide. Okay, so in this degradation reaction, the alkyl or oral part of the carbon atom, so containing nitrogen atom, changes to amino group. So amine group, in this amine, the amine formula contains one carbon atom less. Here it is having two carbon atom. The amine formula contains only one carbon atom. Here also it contains, so that is 7 carbon atoms. Here it contains 6 carbon atoms. So this reaction is nothing but half one bromamide degradation reaction. So this is very, very important. Okay. So next is physical properties. Physical properties. Lower members of amines are gases with pungent smell. So lower members of amines are gases with fishy smell, with fishy odor or fishy smell. So lower members of amines are gases with fishy odor. Second point, higher members of amines are liquids. Higher members of amines are liquids or solids with pungent smell. With pungent smell. Third point, third properties. Lower members of amines are soluble in water. Lower members of amines are soluble in water because they can form hydrogen bonds with water molecules. Because they can form hydrogen bonds with water molecules. Fourth point, higher members of amines are essentially insoluble in water. Higher members of amines are essentially insoluble in water, but they are soluble in organic solvents like alcohol, that is ethyl alcohol, benzene, ether, carbon tetrachloride, carbon disulfide, etc. Higher members of amines are essentially insoluble in water, but they are completely soluble in organic solvents such as alcohol, benzene, ether, carbon tetrachloride, carbon disulfide, etc. Okay, next. The boiling points of amines increases with the increase in molecular mass. The boiling points of amines are higher compared to that of the other members of hydrocarbons such as alkanes. This is due to the presence of hydrogen bonding. This is due to the presence of intermolecular hydrogen bonding with water. That's why boiling points of amines are higher. Boiling points of amines are higher compared to that of the corresponding hydrocarbons like alkanes. This is due to the presence of intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Okay. So next, solubility of amines decreases. Solubility of amines decreases. Solubility of amines decreases with the increase in molecular mass. With the increase in molecular mass or molar mass, and also due to the increase in size of the hydrophobic part of the alkyl group, and also due to the increase in size of the hydrophobic part of the alkyl group. Hydrophobic part of the alkyl group. Alkyl group. Therefore, next, solubility of amines is in the order primary amines greater than secondary greater than tertiary. Primary amines greater than secondary amines greater than tertiary amines. This is the order of reactivity of solubility of amines. Okay. Okay. So that's about that is physical properties of amines. Okay. Next is chemical properties of amines. Chemical properties of amines. Chemical properties amines are chemically more reactive. Amines are chemically more reactive. This is due to the difference in electronegativity values between nitrogen and hydrogen. So this is due to the difference in electronegativity values between nitrogen and hydrogen. And also due to the presence of unshared pair of electrons on nitrogen atom. And also due to the presence of unshared pair of electron or unshared electron pair. Okay. Therefore, amines are amines acts as a nucleophiles or amines behaves as a nucleophiles. This is due to the presence of replaceable hydrogen atoms. This is due to the presence of replaceable hydrogen atoms. Amines behaves as nucleophile. Due to all these reasons, so amines are chemically more reactive. Okay, amines are chemically more reactive. First point, this is due to the difference in electronegativity values or electronegativities between nitrogen and hydrogen, and also due to the presence of unshared pair of electron on nitrogen atom. Therefore, amines behaves as nucleophile due to the presence of replaceable hydrogen atom. So therefore, they show some of the important chemical properties. So one such a chemical property is alkylation. Alkylation reaction. So some of the important chemical properties of amines are studied under the following headings. The first reaction is alkylation reaction. Okay. Primary amines on heating with alkyl halides in a sealed tube at a temperature of 373 Kelvin, okay, gives secondary amines, that is dialkyl amines, tertiary amines, trialkyl amines, and lastly quaternary ammonium halides, that is quaternary ammonium salts. This reaction is known as alkylation reactions. Primary amines on treating with alkyl halides in a sealed tube at a temperature of 373 Kelvin gives secondary amines, tertiary amines, and quaternary ammonium salts. This reaction is known as alkylation reaction. Okay. The general reaction for this reaction can be written as RNH2. Primary amines reacts with alkyl halide in a sealed tube. In in a sealed tube at a temperature of 373 Kelvin gives RNH R plus HX. This is primary amine gives secondary amine, that is dialkylamine. Next, RNH single bond R, that is secondary amine further reacts with alkyl halide at a temperature of 373 Kelvin in a sealed tube, gives R connected to single bond R plus HX. This is 3-degree amine, that is tertiary amine. Tertiary amine RNR connected to R further reacts with alkyl halide to give R4, 1, 2, 3, 4, R4 N plus X minus. This is quaternary ammonium halide or salts. Quaternary ammonium halide. So this is alkylation reaction. If you take example for this reaction, you take RCH3, methyl amine reacts with methyl bromide in a sealed tube at a temperature of 373 Kelvin, gives CH3NH single bond, CH3H combines with Br, HBr. This is methyl amine on treating with methyl bromide, gives dimethylamine. This is dimethylamine. This is secondary amine. This is primary amine. Next, dimethylamine reacts with methyl bromide to give CH3N, CH3 plus H. Yeah, this is trimethylamine. This is tertiary amine. Trimethylamine, CH3N, CH3 single bond, CH3 further reacts with methyl bromide to form CH3 4 times N plus Br minus. This is tetramethyl ammonium bromide. Tetramethyl ammonium bromide. This is the final product formula. You can also ask one more question in the examination also. So what is name the final product formula when methylamine reacts with methyl bromide? What is the final product formula when methylamine reacts with methyl bromide? You should have to write this answer, that is tetramethyl ammonium bromide. This is the quaternary, so ammonium salts, that is tetramethyl ammonium bromide. So that's about alkylation reaction. Okay, next one. Second, this is important reaction. So this can be asked for 2 marks. So that is acylation reaction. Acylation reaction. Okay. Primary aliphatic or aromatic amine. Reacts with acyl chloride, acyl halides. esters and acid anhydrides. So primary aliphatic or aromatic amine reacts with acyl halide or acid halide, comma, esters and anhydrides by nucleophilic substitution reaction. This reaction is known as acylation reaction. Okay, primary aliphatic or aromatic amine reacts with acid halide or acyl halide, anhydrides and esters by nucleophilic substitution reaction. So this reaction is known as acylation reaction. Okay. So some of the important acylation reactions are studied as follows. So first one is acyl halide. Acyl okay. Primary amines are NH2 reacts with acid halide or acyl halide to give NHC double bond O connected to R NHCO or H combines with X, H combines with X, HX. This is primary amines. Okay, so this one is acyl halide or acid halide to give N-alkyl acid amide. Primary amines are treating with acid halide or acyl halide. So to give N-alkyl acid amide. So this is the general reaction. Okay, for this reaction we are going to write the examples. So Roman number 1, you take CH3 methyl amine reacts with CH3COCl. This is methyl amine, or methanamine reacts with acetyl chloride to give CH3NHCO CH3 plus H combines with Cl, HCl. So the product in this reaction, in all this reaction, the product formed is a gas. Therefore, the gas should be removed by the base pyridine. So you should have to use the base pyridine. Pyridine is the base. Therefore, the gaseous products are removed by using base pyridine. Okay. So the name of the reaction is N connected to CH3. This is N-methyl. Two carbon atoms. So that is E type of linkages AN. CONH is the function group for amine. So therefore amine. So N-methyl ethanamide. The product formed is N-methyl ethanamide. And methyl amine is treated with acetyl chloride in presence of base pyridine. N-methyl ethanamide is formed. Okay, that is N-alkyl acid amide. N-alkyl acid amide, that is ethanamide. Second one, example. If we take ethyl C2H5NH2. This is so ethanamine. Ethylamine, or IPS name for this one is ethanamine. Reacts with acetyl chloride. Reacts with acetyl chloride in presence of base pyridine. I will write pyridine as PY pyridine to give C2H5NH CH3 plus H comma HCl SL. This is N ethyl 2 carbon atoms C type of linkage single bond AN CONH is the function group for amines N ethyl ethanamide. Okay. Third example. So this is primary aliphatic amines. If we take primary aromatic amine, that is aniline. This one is aniline. Aniline reacts with acetyl chloride in presence of base like pyridine to give C6H5NH CO CH3 H comma HCl SCl. This is N phenyl. N C6H5 means phenyl. 2 carbon atoms C type of linkage CAN. So CONH is amide. This is N phenyl ethanamide. This is N ethyl ethanamide. This is N phenyl ethanamide. Okay. So next, this is primary amine. If you take secondary amines are NH single bond R. So reacts with acid chlorides RCOCl. RCO acid halide. So take first general reaction. This is secondary amine. Secondary amine reacts with acid halide or acyl halide in presence of base pyridine to give RN connected to R connected to C double bond O connected to R. H combines with X, HX. This is N is connected to 2 alkyl groups, that is N comma N dialkyl. N comma N dialkyl acid amide. N comma N dialkyl acid amide is formed. So example for this reaction is, okay, if we take R CH3 NH single bond CH3, that is dimethyl amine. Dimethyl amine reacts with acetyl chloride. This is acetyl chloride in presence of base pyridine to give CH3N connected to CH3 single bond CO CH3 H combines with Cl SCl. This is N comma N dimethyl. N comma N dimethyl. 2 carbon atoms. This is Heath type of linkage AN. CONH is amine, that is ethanamide. N comma N dimethyl ethanamide is formed. N comma N dimethyl ethanamide is formed. So likewise, if we take C2H5 NH single bond C2H5. This is diethylamine. Diethylamine reacts with acetyl chloride in presence of base pyridine to give the products C2H5 N single bond C2H5 single bond C double bond O connected to CH3 plus H combines with Cl, H combines with Cl, SCl. This is N comma N. So N comma N. So two ethyl groups are same. It is diethyl. Two carbon atoms each. Type of linkages AN. It is amide. This is N comma N. So diethyl ethanamide. N comma N. Diethyl ethanamide. So next is C6H5 NH C6H5. That is diphenylamine. The name of this amine is diphenylamine. Reacts with acetyl chloride in presence of pyridine. So the product formed is C6H5 N C6H5 connected to C double bond O connected to CH3 plus SCl. This is N comma N. So diphenyl, two carbon atoms each, type of linkages AN, COCH3 is CONH is, that is amide, N comma N, diphenyl ethanamide. N comma N, diphenyl ethanamide. So that is about acylation reaction. In that reaction, so first reaction is completed, that is acyl halide or acid halide. So next one is anhydrides. This one is anhydrides. Okay. So tomorrow I am going to continue, that is anhydrides, reactions of anhydrides and esters. Thank you.